Hey, it's Dan Nickerson with another Socrates tutorial. In this one, I'm going to show you how to set up BBPress for WordPress. I might do a BuddyPress demo too. We're going to see how the video goes and we'll go from there. So first off, I want a little disclaimer on forums. Forums are great if you provide customer support or you have a really active blog that has a lot of comments. But a lot of people think, I really want to have a forum on my website, but their site doesn't get any traffic and doesn't get any comments. So it's really not worth installing a forum if your site doesn't get traffic, because you're just going to have an empty forum. So even with Socrates, for example, I just installed this a month or two ago, and I've had very little activity on the forum, mostly because I have live chat, so people just ask me questions all the time. In my old forum, it's a massive forum, the old original Socrates forum, because that's where we provided most of our support. But we didn't install it until we couldn't handle the comments and the questions via email. So wait till you get a little overwhelmed with that kind of stuff before you create a forum, because otherwise you're just going to have a dead forum. Okay, there's my disclaimer. And so this is what BBPress looks like on Socrates. I'm going to show you how to set it up real quick. So this is a default WordPress install with Socrates. It's just my placeholder example one. I'm going to go to plugins. I'm going to click on add new. I'm going to type in BBPress. And it gives me that. I click on install now. Once again, it's a free forum software. And we'll wait for this to install. Okay, it's installed, so I'm going to activate it. Okay, now it's activated. So here's your little welcome message and so forth. The first thing you're going to notice is forums, topics, and replies has been added to the left-hand side here, right? And then if you go into settings and forums, there's a link here for forums. This gives you some special options like allow guest users, which you shouldn't do. And it just gives you some other options. I would say this is just kind of more of a design than a overall review of BBPress. So those are the basic things. And here is where you add your forums, right? Okay, so let's make some forums here. So I'm going to do new forum. I'll just type in general topics. You know, this is for general topics. That's just the description. Then you have forum type or category. You have open, closed, visibility, private, hidden. I'm going to do no parent, and this is sort order. I'll click on publish. Now I can open this in a new window, and you're going to see it has general topics, right? This forum is empty, and so forth. This is where you would make an actual topic or a post. Now you're going to notice that I have a right-hand sidebar here, and there's also some CSS that's not added for BuddyPress. So in our members area, we have this how to improve the look of BBPress with CSS. So we have some custom CSS here, which I highly recommend that you add. And I didn't add it to the theme. Once again, I was just trying to keep the theme as light as possible since most customers will not use BBPress. But to add this, you just go back and I'll go to Appearance, Customize, Additional CSS, and I'll add in the additional CSS code. And I do that, and it's going to change the look of this a little bit. Basically, it increases some font sizes and fixes some buttons and colors and stuff like that. So that's how you make it look a little better. If you want full width, then we also have a tutorial on how to do that. And to do that, you would actually copy this code into a file called BBPress PHP and then upload it to the Socrates Theme directory. I may add this in the future, but once again, it comes down to options. Some people don't want some people want a sidebar, some people don't want a sidebar. So if you take an extra few seconds, then it gives you both options to do. I may do something with it in the future to make it easy, but once again, we don't have a lot of people using BBPress. So if I wanted to do this, I'll show you what it looks like. So this is with a sidebar. I'm just going to pause the video and load that new. Okay, so I just changed it and added the new template to the directory. I'm going to reload, and boom, now you have a full width forum. Okay, so go back to forums. Once again, we have one forum here. If I want to add more forums, I can go back to the dashboard, forums, new forum. I could say something like, ask me anything. You know, ask me anything here. And then click on publish. Oops, let's go back here. Sorry. And then we have the Ask Me Anything forum, and then we show two forums here. And then if someone clicks on here, they can go in here. How do I do this? This is my first question. These should not be white. It's probably just a little caching issue. But then we have topic tags, just like a tag in regular WordPress post. I'll type in WordPress. Notify me of follow-up replies. Click submit, and boom, there's your first post. If the person has a gravatar, it's going to show here as well. But that, in a nutshell, is what BBPress looks like and works like on Socrates. You can go and you can add in some forum menu locations to make it easier to use and navigate and so forth. But anyhow, it's a really simple system to get a forum going quickly. There are many advanced forums, but it's not really worth spending the money on an advanced forum until you know your customers and visitors are going to actually use it. So let's do one other thing while I have this video. Let's do a quick BuddyPress install and just see what that looks like. 'Cause I've never actually tried it in Socrates, but I'm going to go to plugins. Type in add new, BuddyPress, install now. I'm going to pause it. Okay, and then activate. And it's activated. Now, I've actually never used this. So, by the way, I rarely prepare much for these videos. I just kind of do them off the cuff. But this is welcome to BuddyPress. And so there's activity. There is, let's see, setup components. That's a lot of components. Pages. Okay, members. So let's just view a members page. Okay, so there's a members page in Socrates with BuddyPress. The search box needs a little fix in there, so I will fix that in the code. And let's see, click on admin profile. So probably the same thing. You need to create a page for BuddyPress that's full width. Let's say activity streams. Here's an activity stream. Oh, cool. Let's check this out. So I have an update. Post update. There it is. Comment. I have a comment. Post. Okay. So anyhow, BuddyPress works just fine in here. I just need to probably add a little bit of custom CSS to fix some buttons and stuff. So if you want to use BuddyPress, let me know and I will give you a code to make it look a little better. And I'll play around with it some more myself. But anyhow, that's a good overview of BBPress and of a little bit of BuddyPress in Socrates, and basically anything will work. It just might need some tweaking, and I'm always on live chat so I can help you with it. So anyhow, thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video.